You made his mom sad. You made his father sad. You made his brother and sister sad. His aunties. Now he can't even have no family. He gone.
What's up, y'all? We back with another episode of Real Talk. My name is Sean. I'm a senior at Vox.
My name Quan, and I'm a junior in 11th grade.
My name is Nathan. I'm also a junior.
My name is Makai and I'm in 9th grade.
My name's Joshua. And I'm a senior citizen at Vox.
My name is Khadija, and I'm a senior at Vox.
My name is Montrell Duckett. I am your host. My position is the program coordinator of student leadership, and our co-host.
And I'm your co-host behind the cameras, Tyler Wims, Director of Student Leadership.
We have an amazing episode here for Real Talk Podcast. And again, this is a platform that we give students the opportunity to be able to share their voices, their opinions, and concerns about how they feel about certain topics. So today's topic is on gun violence. I know this is a difficult topic to discuss. So I have mixed emotions, but just hearing what y'all have to say and uplifting y'all voices is super important to me. On a day-to-day basis, how do you feel safe in your community, in school, when we're talking about gun violence or any violence at all?
I would like to say, like, when I'm here, I feel very safe because I feel like Vox Big Picture do like a very good job of making sure like we good in terms of safety and stuff like that. Outside of here, not so much because I don't trust anybody. I don't trust nothing. So, in my community, not so much. Like here, I do feel safe.
Okay.
Now what? Yeah.
Absolutely. I would go back off to what he said. He said, like, we feel safe in here. I feel as though we could come here and really, like, tell people about our problems and really, like, just be more engaged with them and have a relationship with them instead of just being students that come to school and go home.
Yeah, definitely. I talk to the teachers like every day about my problems. I definitely feel safe in here, but like outside, I feel a little safe too. But I only feel safe with my mans. I don't ever feel safe by myself.
I feel safe in the school. I feel like, school is like, it's like baseball. You got practice game, you got the real game. You see what I'm saying? It's messed up. It's real messed up.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm safe. Like, I feel like I'm safe, like, outside of school and in school. I don't know why. Like,
Okay.
like, I feel like anything can happen, though. Like, and even if you're in school, I feel like anything can happen. Like, same thing outside. Like,
Right.
So in thinking about that,
He was.
how can you have like a sense of safety and also know that anything can happen at the same time?
That's a good question.
You always be cautious for your surroundings. Like, always be prepared. Always, just always be mindful that anything can happen, like, any time, any moment. So just always be cautious.
Do you think that young people that live in the suburbs walk around and think the same thing?
No,
No.
they don't have to be cautious.
So how can you be safe in both places but also have to operate with so much caution? Is that normal?
It was crazy because I was downtown yesterday and we was just like, he just was pointing out the differences between being up there and being in our neighborhood. We was like, cops walk around up here. He was like, oh, we don't get cops walking around. Like, this is a highly secured place. Like, why they don't do that in neighborhoods where they need it? You feel me? And it was just like, I was just like, dang, like, that's crazy. Like,
You know why they got it like that. They got stores up there. We got stores, but we don't got
but
too
they don't
many
care
stores.
about
They
our
don't care
stores.
about
They care
our
about
stores.
them stores.
You know we gonna rob them stores.
Cause we live in poverty, so they look at it like, all right, they got what they got. they cool with that. Let them rock out. But up downtown, that's why it's the most populated place to be in Philly, fashion district, because people feel like I be forgetting I'm in Philly when I'm up there. You see what I'm saying? I feel safe, but I still remember I'm in Philly.
So when you out of your area, you feel more, I'm not going to say at peace, but more safe
Yeah.
when you're in something that don't look like what you see every day.
For anybody, anywhere you go, you're going to feel untouchable. But anywhere you live at, you're not going to feel untouchable. But I feel more safer where I live at because I've been there all my life. But at the same time, I want to move. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's messed up.
But I feel like I'm used to it. Like, we grew up, it's not nothing new to, like, certain people. I don't know.
I agree.
I don't know how other people
Like,
grew up and stuff, but I know, like, it's
if you
used to
grew
it,
up
like,
in
you
this-
gonna move with caution regardless. Like,
Yeah, if you grew up in this, you're going to always be a cautious person. Always want to watch your surroundings no matter what. It's just something you grew up into. Watch your back.
So it sounds like you also feel different in different parts of the city. So there are going to be people that watch this that might not know where Vaux is. Where are we at in Philadelphia?
in
North Philly. We in North
North Philly,
Philly.
right? So
We on Master Street,
That's a place.
2400.
That's something that a lot of people know that don't even know Philadelphia. People hear about Philly and crime, they think North Philadelphia. So you can be in the fashion district and feel safe, but also while you're here in North Philly, it can feel a bit different.
Yeah,
And it's only 10 minutes away.
right? For
Right.
real.
Right.
I feel like you should you can't feel safe because you should have two types of mindsets, a good one and a bad one. Even if you do feel safe, you kind of still have to have a bad feeling because it's where you live. It's how you gotta live now in Philadelphia.
But I would also hear, even with what y'all been saying, it sound like, and Quan, you mentioned this, like just having relationships has been like a determining factor or a contributing factor towards y'all safety, right? Y'all say y'all feel safe when y'all come into the school or in your neighborhood when y'all surrounded by people y'all love or people that care. You said that you talk to staff every day about your problems, and I'm sure that makes you feel at a sense of safety.
Definitely, but I may talk to him, but I don't tell him everything like I would tell my mans. My mans will know more than the teacher.
For sure. So how has gun violence impacted you, your friends, and your family?
One time, my sister was she had just left my mom daycare, and she had saw this boy get shot. She was just a witness, like she wasn't like, on the scene to just watch somebody get shot. Come on, and the boy saw her, turned around, shot her, whatever. And I was up the street, and I heard, like, you feel me? Like I heard the screams, I heard the gunshots, and I just ran right up the street, like I just ran right to her, and just seeing her laying there. I mean, she alive, but just seeing her there, like with all that blood, it really affected the way, I think, because like most people would have saw that and be like, yo, now I need to carry, like, you feel me?
Right.
But I'm like, no, I need to get out of this, like, you feel me? Like I gotta move my family somewhere better, like, so it really affected the way I move, like, so like all the decisions I make now is just like for the future, like I can't be here no more.
That's a good mindset.
See, for me, it's like, it's not even the people. It's like the people in my family. But some of us kind of get into that type of stuff. But when you know someone that's like that, you tend to see that they don't care about certain things. Like they start to change their way. They start to do stuff without even thinking anymore. They start to get a little different. And it start to make you think like how they do some of those things so easily.
Like I'll be around my certain friends that that be in like the street life and stuff like that, and when they around me, they know like we not doing none of that. You feel me? I had friends tell me like, yo, I wish I could do what you do, like go to the studio, make music videos and stuff like that. I wish I could do that. You feel me? And when he around me, I just try to show him different. Like, yo, like it's more to life than just the streets. Like you don't gotta feel like you need to clutch on that gun all the time. You feel me? And stuff like that. So like, It's always like, remember, it's always something else to just get your mind out of it. Like if you want to just get out the neighborhood, go do it. Like you feel me? Like
Absolutely.
Do what you gotta do to keep your peace.
Yeah, like you can work out, you can play ball, you can like shoot. If you got anger and you want to settle something with someone instead of like shooting them, you can just box it out for real.
Yeah.
There's like plenty of boxing gyms in here. There's like a pivot boxing that I'm about to go to. Shoot, he boxed too. So, like nowadays, people should just settle it with hands more than just shooting, because it's easier to rock it out than just lose a life so easily. People losing their lives back, like left and right
Every day, almost.
Not even just in Philly, New York, everywhere.
Right.
Gun violence affected, my friends, my family, me. It affected my friends because, I can't hang around a lot of my friends I used to hang out with when I was young. A lot of them get stuck in that motion. Like, I got to keep this gun. I got to feel like this tough guy. You see what I'm saying? So that affected a lot of people I used to mess with. A lot of my childhood friends, they in jail or passed away. My family, I got a brother. He got shot in his face. He survived. There's a lot of family members who, all my family, like, they get into that. I'm like the only one who really be chilling, to be honest. Me, it affected how I move and think. I used to be happy all the time. I used to want to go outside with my friends, relax, do something fun. But now, ever since 2020, I'll be honest, that 2020 right there is over with. I lost a lot of people in the past 2 years. Like 30. Keep count, like really 30. Close people, 6, but 30 people. I knew, saw, talked to, conversation with, 30. Exact. That's bad. That's how it affected, everything around me and shit.
Sorry to hear about that.
Yes, I'm going to go back off what Josh said. Gun violence affected me in a lot of ways. I have family members that died from gun violence, and I have a best friend that died from gun violence. Shout out Dre, that's my heart. So it affected me in many ways because, like, it made me look at life different. Because even females are getting shot nowadays. Men don't care. Like, it's sad. Some men, not all men, but majority of men that's in the streets or even in, like, the predicament they in now, I feel as though they should think about certain areas of life. If you didn't, well, let me do this example. Say if you was beefing with somebody, right, and they shot you in front of, like, your mom or your siblings or anything, how would that trigger you? How would you think that would make you feel? You would want to go kill, right? So imagine a female seeing someone get shot in front of her. Like, you think that wouldn't trigger her to become a killer or anything? You got to think about certain stuff. Certain mindsets or certain things people see, it really triggers them to become a different person or have a different mindset. So you got to be mindful of certain stuff. That's how gun violence affected me in life. Seriously.
Sure.
I think that's an interesting point because, we have a young woman here that just made a point, and I guess it kind of slipped out that you say that men are shooting people, and there's young men, right?
Yes.
Why are there more young men shooting than young women?
Because the young women are one hitting sending the hits. Let's be honest.
They the ones texting
Like-
on the Instagram, where you at? Let me come over.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, like in my neighborhood, more
But
than
listen.
50% of the deaths happen because of females. Like a female.
Okay,
it's more than
so
50%. That's what
I
I said.
totally agree to that, right? But these men put these women in predicaments to where they feel as though, oh, if I don't do this for this man, he won't love me the same. He won't do this. No, if you're a female, right, and you have a man that's in the streets, help him get out the streets. Try to want him to do better. Not you going to set up another man just so he can be dead. No, because in the end, you will be dead, literally. So I feel as though some men really put women in predicaments and women just, just do it. They have an instant reaction. They don't think about stuff before they do it. So that's how majority of females in the predicament of setting men up. That's how it go. It comes from the man first. A female would never just want to set up a man just because. That's like breaking up a happy home.
I
Literally.
disagree with that.
And I wanted to add too, and we talked about this off camera, that it's been difficult to trust females, right? Or females to trust males because you just don't know what their motives are. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, well, I'm young, I'm a teenager, I want to have fun with this person, right? But I just don't know because we're from two different neighborhoods. So it's like, how can I engage with this person from the opposite sex, right? Or same sex, or however you decide. But how can I engage with this person when I don't know, one, where they're from, what their motives are, how's that going to impact me, and now my head is on a swivel because I got to watch over my shoulder.
It was like an incident that happened like early in the year, probably like a month or two ago. Some girl, she was with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend was like into that life or whatever. Like he had people in his head. And, like the girl parents was like wishing like, yo, like stop being around my daughter because you into that life and stuff like that. But they refused to, they was just young in love. You feel me? They refused to be together. I mean, they refused to be apart. And she was with him one day, and I guess a car pulled up, started dumping at the car. They killed her, and the boy's still alive. Like, you feel me? She ain't had nothing to do with it. She was just young in love. Like, and I feel like just growing up in Philly, you forced to grow up fast. Like, I was 5 years old when I picked up a first gun. Like, you feel me? Like, and I ain't proud of that. It was just like it was underneath my bed. My brother brought it in, and I don't blame him for carrying it. But at the same time, it's just like growing up in Philly, you just gotta grow up fast because like you just never know. Like you got like I don't know.
You gotta be smart growing up in Philly.
Definitely need to get no time to really be a kid either. You don't get no time to go outside and play. You always got like for most of my life, I always had to be a house dude. Like I'm like a house. You know what I mean? I'm a house dude. I got kept captive by my mom my whole life because she don't want me being outside. She never even let me used to like. I used to never even be able to go outside and play with my friends because she used to keep me in and I couldn't go outside, stay out till like.
I feel you.
Couldn't play with my mans.
Yeah, my mom didn't play that neither.
But I wanted to add though, because we talked about this last time, how for me growing up, right, and I'm not too much older than y'all, but for me growing up, we had the basketball court at the corner of the block. Everybody from different blocks was able to come. We all played basketball, and then we went home, and that's how we were able to gravitate to new friendships and relationships because everybody came. It was no fighting. It was no shooting. It was just everybody was on the corner, and then that's what we were.
But I see like one friend group at every basketball court. Like
yes,
I know them. They from that side. They at their like so they at their basketball court. If you from this side, you at your basketball court.
Yeah.
It was like really rare to see like. It was only like one time in my neighborhood, and this was like back in the day when this one court.
When we was younger.
And that, like, yeah, when we was younger, like, you feel me? Where like people used to really like show up, like, but nowadays, like, we live in a time where everybody cool with who they cool with. You feel me?
No new friends.
No new friends. Like,
we real rad. We
everybody cool with
no
who they cool
friends.
with, and they just keep it pushing. Like, it's no unity, it's no nothing. Like, if I don't know, it's just like weird. Like,
Let me let this show get ahead.
But in y'all opinion, why is it the way that it is now? Because when you hear old heads like Montrell, he tries to act like he's not one, but he's an old head now. When you hear old heads are saying it's the young bulls that's doing all this. They don't have no respect. They out here killing, they stealing, they robbing, they doing all types of stuff. If it's y'all, if y'all the age range that people are talking about, why is it that way, and why aren't y'all making a change?
Well, people want what other people got. So like, I could have something like. I could have on my watch or something, right? I would go there and shoot my watch on. He probably look at my wrist like, I want that. Like,
I'm going to take it. So he going to rob you.
So
right
you know
there.
what he going to do? He going to try to
Real
take
rap,
it from
he
you.
don't care.
Like, he going to want it. So like.
And when you got that mindset, that's just your mindset. If I see something I like, I'm going to take it. I'm not Xing. I'm not
So it's
nothing.
not working hard for it.
Yeah, like I'm not working hard for it. I'm just taking it. If I see it, I'm taking it. Like, them the real rap. That's the world we live in. We really live around those type of people.
But y'all bringing up a good point, right? And it was like, because we live in this world of social media right now, everything is so fast paced. So everything is so instant for y'all, right? And for us too now, right? It's so instant. And I was saying this before, when I first started driving when I was 16 years old, I had to print out Google Maps, right? And I had to figure out what block I got to, or I had to make a left on this block, go down here a mile, make a right. Whereas now I could pull up a Google Maps. You can pull out yourself, pull Google Maps, and it pop right up, right? So now we live in so much of a fast-paced world. It's easy for somebody to want to take something and not work hard for it because it's just so quick to do it.
Fight more than they was
It's
shooting.
different now, 'cause everybody got guns. So it's like, why would I fight you? I just pop you right now. Why would I fight you? But back to what you said, like with relationships and stuff like that.
Okay, so
I wouldn't talk to a girl that I know that she's going to like if I don't see a genuine bond, like it gotta be a real bond, like there, like
Okay.
I wouldn't bring her to my crib 'cause I know one argument she can get her brother might come and pop me. Like I remember trying to walk to school one day, I'm talking to her, we get one little argument, it could be over some rubber bands or something. her brother, she tell her brother right now, her brother not gonna care. But oh, he was talking to my little sister. I'm all right. I walk out the door.
No,
Through the
But
door.
why is it so easy for people to take a life?
Because like
Cause they
that's what we
scared
grew up
for them to
around,
come
like,
to them. It's fear.
Yeah.
A lot of these people don't got no dads, no moms. They fear people. They got nobody to protect them. So you gotta remember, they promote violence. They promote, like everybody rappers. They promote sex, money, and drugs. So what you expect these kids to be like? They only thing they know is sex, money, and drugs and killing. They think back then killing used to be a low key or gang shit. Now it's disrespect. All right, I'm gonna kill your homie and say I'm smoking him. Just because it sound cool. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's us, it's everybody, cause they supporting it. You see what I'm saying? White people, they put money into these black people who promoting violence, so the kids can be I'm on that type time. You see what I'm saying? They literally using us for money. They want that shit.
Like
they want us to kill each other so they can get all the cribs. They want us to keep doing that, getting in jail. It's more black people in jail than is white people. Come on, bro. They want us to downgrade ourselves. You see what I'm saying? They want this. Like, it's a plan. It's an agenda. They want this. They got it. If they want to stop it, they could have been stopped it. But what they do? Give y'all stimmies. They want y'all to buy them guns. Go get everything you need. They want y'all to go get them guns. Go buy drip. They want you to buy them shoes. Waste your money. Nobody making investments.
That's true.
Only time people know about investments when they 30 or 40. You see what I'm saying?
So knowing that though, what has gun violence taught you about yourself?
It taught me that it's not for me. It's not. It won't get you nowhere except for death. Like, you live by the gun and you die by the gun. You see what I'm saying? That people been saying that since I was born. So that gotta be something, and it's true.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's true. But like my man Nate talking.
And my brother said it's better to play the bank than the block. You feel me? Like, you need to be at the bank more than you be on the block. You feel me? So
Right.
I feel like gun violence just taught me like that I'm a survivor. Like, that I don't settle for, like, I can't just settle for less. Like, yeah, I'm not wasting my life. I can't just stand on the corner and let somebody else win. I gotta be doing something with my life. I gotta be moving forward, being productive. Like, so yeah, I want to be a boss. Right? Exactly.
See, being a boss translated mean being a ruler. You gotta be a leader. A boss just tell people what to do. A leader works with the team. You see what I'm saying? That's how you get respect. You can't just walk in the building and be like, yo, do this. You're not getting no respect. You gotta help that man do it. You see what I'm saying? Leader.
Right.
That's why I got fired from Wendy's.
You dropped a real gem though.
Period.
That was. Right.
It's like really for me, it's just really resisting the temptation to get it easier. You could really just sell and get it easy like that. You could really just steal and get it easy like that. But instead, you choose the hard way, and the hard way gets you the best way. The easy way gets you the bad way. You could keep doing it easy. You could live your life easily right now. Keep doing it for the past years. But sooner or later, it's gonna hit you, bro.
Yep.
Sooner or later, karma gonna get you.
Yep.
So, getting it the hard way, doing the hard work, working at a job, doing low hour, getting to high hours. Sooner or later, you get that profit. Sooner or later, you get that success. So, doing it the easy way, you gotta resist it. You gotta fight yourself. Sometimes you gotta fight that. You gotta fight that urge to take it easy and get it easy. So, stealing, selling, doing all that dumb stuff, and not trying to be hard and take it the hard way. Like, oh, just keep telling us we getting soft now. Our generation getting softer.
Right.
Because we don't work hard for what we get. We don't work hard, bro. We don't do all these hard hours. Like, I'm complaining about working at Wendy's for 4 hours and being like sore in the morning. Yo, this dude's like this older man than me who is construction workers working day and night and being at paid. Like, they don't even come back till like nighttime. They don't even get to talk to their kids, and they love their kids. And I'm complaining. You gotta really realize how small we are in this world. So all it tells me, all these drugs, all this bad stuff out here, really telling me it's just to resist it. It's to just work harder.
Yes, hard work pays off, guys. Literally, please, I'm telling you.
But it, again, like y'all said, it just seems so easy. It's kind of like a casino, right? I can go to a casino and I can try to gamble and get as much money so quick, right? But how long does that last, right?
Right.
Exactly, and that's the purpose of this whole thing. It's like people out here are gambling with their lives for something quick, right? Because if I go out there and shoot somebody, yeah, I might get away with it for today, a week, maybe a month, maybe 5 years, right? But
But it's
eventually
coming
it'll
back
come
to you.
exactly, and that's the whole purpose of this whole thing. Like we want to make sure that we're doing what we need to do because it is harder to stay on track, but it's a better reward at the end of that. What has this gun violence taught you about yourself? Just being involved in the environment.
I don't know. What it taught me is like, it taught me that like everybody not the same. Like it might really be that like he might really be like that, but that don't mean you gonna be like that. Like he could really walk around kill somebody right now. You probably thinking, yeah, well, I could do that too. But you probably can't sleep at night. Probably can't do none of that. Can't eat none of that. So you gotta look at it like be yourself. Just because he's doing it, you don't gotta do it.
Absolutely.
Really just energy. Your man's got a certain type of energy, you gonna start to absorb that energy. So you change your energy, the next person next to you, your man's, they gonna start having that energy. So if you in a certain type of neighborhood, if you in a bad neighborhood and they do that type of stuff, you might end up starting doing it too. But you just gotta resist that urge to start doing it with them.
Absolutely. Always surround yourself with people that want the best for you and you want the best for them. Never surround yourself around people that's going to put you in the wrong mindset or put you in predicaments to where you can't even get out of life, basically. Like, always surround yourself with, supportive people, amazing people, and, people that be themselves and not try to be another person, a hood or a street, a ghetto girl, or, just be yourself, literally.
So with that though, how can you be a part of making change for your community, for yourself, for your school?
I know that I can't change the world, but I can change the world around me. Like, you feel me? That's the thing. Like, I can't change the world, but I can change my world. You feel me?
For sure.
I can have an effect on the ones I love, my friends, the ones that come after me. That's all that matters. Like, you feel me?
Yep.
It's not about you sometimes. It's about the bigger picture. You feel me? So.
Absolutely. You can have a major impact on your community. You cannot change everyone in your community. You cannot help everyone. You cannot even be a teacher to everyone. You can just do what's best and have a big impact. Yeah, you want to support everyone. You want to let it be known. Let that be known. Put your foot out there. But if you don't get the support or have a huge impact than what it was before, never feel as though like it didn't work, because some way it did. Some people have a different mindset or a different mentality the way. Just because you put in a bigger impact, on gun violence or just on your community, because nobody wants to deal with that.
Right, for sure.
Me personally, I feel like same thing when they said we can't change the world, we can change the community and the people around us. But my community, me and Nate kind of changed our community. It used to be like our community is the most dangerous neighborhood in Philly. Like, literally search up the most dangerous. We number 5, number 3. You see what I'm saying? Like top 3. Yeah, that's not good.
What neighborhood is that?
Strawberry Mansion. But I feel like, anything we say, we could talk all day. Nothing's going to change. You see what I'm saying? But we're going to change a lot of people's mindsets. Like, it's a lot of these people who, like, I know a lot of people who really get into stuff and they want to change their life. But it's so hard to, because you put yourself in the deep waters now. You got everybody, you got connections. Like, you got a networking. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got a network, because nothing's going to change if you don't talk. You see what I'm saying? You could talk all. You got to network with some of these certain people who got the investments, the brain cells to think about it. You see what I'm saying? The plan and everything. So I feel like, for us to really make a change, we got to keep doing what we got to do. Like, really got to do what you got to do, because you can't change none of these people's mindsets. Their mindsets already burnt. Like, they souls, their eyes already black. You see what I'm saying? They got no more pupils, if you know what that mean. They got no more pupils. Does that mean you don't got no soul? You gone. You already in the loop. The devil got you. It's over. You took your you took your energy. It's gone now. All that uplifting, I was a kid, all that happy is gone.
Right.
Because you let this earth get to you. You see what I'm saying? It's messed up.
Surround yourself with people who are doing well, right? Whether it's a mentor, somebody that has more and you want, better for yourself. A lot of times that will impact you. You start to show, like, your behavior is known, is seen. So then you start to have people gravitate to you. I want to do what he's doing. He's staying out the way. You know what I mean? Like he coming here doing the schoolwork. You said you had some schoolwork you were doing right before we started this, and it's like you could have easily said, let's do this right now. Forget my schoolwork, right? But she was like, no, this is important. And what that shows is that people start to follow those trends and pick it up. And granted, not saying that we're going to go out here, we're going to display these behaviors and everybody's going to want to follow, because you do have your people that are just locked in what they are used to, right? Accustomed to what they're used to. However, if we can change one person, thoughts, patterns, that's a start of an impact. You know what I mean?
15 out of 100 people going to listen. You know what that mean? Like real rap. Like for say right now, say if I'm rich, I got chains, bust down rollie. All of these people looking up to rappers. They think, oh, he's rich. They not rich, wealthy. Them people losing all, they spending money. Like people feel like they need a chain. Like same thing he said, he got that watch, I want to take it. In the next 5 years, that watch not gonna be relevant. So everything they're doing is not relevant at all. So say you want to kill this dude. If you kill him, once you kill him, then what? You got that in your mind. You made his mom sad. You made his father sad. You made his brother and sister sad. His aunties. Now he can't even have no family. He gone. You see what I'm saying? He only lived 15 years of his life, 16 years of his life. And then what you gotta do? You got that on your head every day. So now when you 65, laying down, blood pressure up, what you thinking about? Him. I wish I never did that. That's everybody. The biggest gangsters, even our favorite rappers, everybody says that. I wish I never did. I wish my life was different. So that's telling you there's no point in living it. There's no point. Only thing you're going to get is PTSD, flashbacks, all this messed up like stuff. It's just, trying to tell you. Yeah. Drugs going to get to him, so.
Ain't no point in wishing. At that point, if you hearing that, after hearing that, and like rappers telling you that, and that's being advertised, you might as well, there ain't no point in wishing. It's more a point of doing. Mostly people, like some people, I try to push to act different or do better. You can push all you want, but it all starts with wanting to do it. Some people don't want to change. Some people don't want to start working harder and start.
It requires effort.
Exactly. You got to put in the effort. You got to actually want to do what you want to do. If you want to get rich, okay. Put the hard work in to do it.
Yes.
Do these investments. You want to get stronger? Okay, work out. Work out to get stronger. Come every day, on time. Right. Get your stuff, like get it done. Get this shit done. Do it every day. If you really want something, you can really get it. If you know how to get somewhere, you know how to get somewhere. Like you already know how to get somewhere.
You know what you want, and you know exactly what it takes to get there. What's top? That was my goal.
Right,
Said
absolutely.
about him himself, bro. He changed my energy saying that, bro. If you really want to change, you can change, bro.
I was telling my sons this yesterday, and I tell them this every day. If it's meant to be, then it's up to me. Because it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, if I want to be the street guy and go out here and start shooting people, then that's up to me. Because at the end of the day, I have a choice. Every day, y'all wake up, we all have a choice to choose what we want to do with our lives, right? Y'all in school today. Y'all could have not been here, but y'all chose to be here. So if it's meant to be, it's up to y'all. If y'all going to go to college, if y'all going to do something after high school, it's up to y'all. You know what I mean? If you want to go home, be lazy, because that's the easy way out, it's up to y'all. So if it's meant to be, it's up to me.
That's like a perfect transition to our last question, which is going to be around words of encouragement for other students that are watching this, right? And something I think is important to add on to, because we want to speak life into you all here. Where do you plan to be in 10 years? So tell us your 10-year goal, and then words of encouragement for students watching.
Okay. A place I see myself in 10 years is a powerful black woman, Muslim black woman at that. I feel as though I'm going to put my foot in the door and really put myself out there to have a huge impact in my community, because I already have a huge impact in my school. So now I can bring it outside to my outside community.
Absolutely.
And words of encouragement I have is love yourself, be yourself, and never be a follower, please. Because if you follow somebody, it ain't going to never get you nowhere they at or nowhere you was supposed to be at.
Absolutely.
I see myself in 10 years. That's a lot. Like 10 years is a long way. But I just see myself like being successful. Like I don't know why. I just see like I think I got a big like future ahead of me. Like with everything that's going on.
You do.
Like,
Absolutely.
And I want to live a certain type of lifestyle, so I got to push for that. And encouragement, I say, like, be yourself and be mindful of everything. Like,
I see myself still working hard. I see myself still working to where I want to get to be, because I could work as much as I want my whole life. It ain't never gonna be over yet. My son still gotta take it. The person next to me still gotta keep going. So it's all LTS to me, bro. It's loyalty to success. I'm gonna keep working.
I like that. I like that.
One thing about me, we got the next 10 years. You know, it's crazy. Like, one thing about me, I'm a perfectionist. So no matter what I do, like I'm never gonna be satisfied. So like in the next 10 years, I'll just see me. I want to be like, I know I'm gonna be like one of the best entertainers in the world. And
Speak that.
Yeah, and definitely probably just still working on my craft. I don't know. I feel like I'm never gonna give up. Like even if I got the next 10 years, you feel me? The next 10 years after that still gonna be mine. So it's like I'm like he said, I'm just gonna always be working towards my goal. Like I feel like you never like done. Like when as long as you here, you always got something to give. So yeah, that's crazy. I'm gonna be 28 in 10 years.
Still gonna be grinding. Go ahead, Makai.
I'm gonna be 26.
And in the next 10 years, I see myself being a successful and hardworking person. And words of encouragement for people, I'll say don't be scared to use your voice because you have one.
Next 10 years, I see myself as one of the best motivational speakers, one of the best entertainers, two of the best. You see what I'm saying? I look at myself as one of the best artists to ever do it. I don't promote no violence, only promote love.
Yes, sir.
You see what I'm saying? That's why I see myself in the next 10 years, just that guy. Words of encouragement. I'm going to say the same thing I said last time. Don't follow the crowd. They don't know where they're going. Choose your own path. See what I'm saying? It's like math. Bars. And, you know, love yourself, stay true to yourself. You see what I'm saying? If you like somebody, you feel it in your stomach, rock out. You see what I'm saying? Trust your gut. Your gut don't lie.
I like that. And that just brings everything back full circle. To hear that, yes, that the world is impacted with gun violence, but we're here attempting and starting to make an impact and change within ourselves, within our community, for our future kids or our friends, whatever, right? And it just shows that, like, there is some life in the school district of Philly. There is some lives in the city of Philadelphia with you all. Because, yes, we have 6 students here, but how many other students are thinking like y'all? You know what I mean? So we sincerely appreciate y'all being here. We sincerely appreciate, you know, the hard work for y'all to even have these thoughts, right? Because, like, Makai, he's a 9th grader. He's a 9th grader. You know what I mean? Like, to see that, like, to hear the words that he's saying, to hear the things that y'all are saying, it just breathes life into the younger people that's going to come after y'all. Because, yeah, y'all are still young, but think about the babies that are just born. They're going to grow up in this world, too. And y'all have the impact and the possibility to make the change.
Thanks for tuning in. This is Real Talk. Catch y'all on the next one.